Hey everyone. So, James back. Just nothing super interesting today. What? There we are. I guess just wanted to check in, say hi, screw around a little bit, be a little somewhere different. Been a long weekend for me. That fucking sucked, but it's over now. Time to chill out. I actually had a pretty good day. And honestly, the weekend wasn't that bad as far as something you have to work on. Yeah, you know what? I could complain. And I did. I have been complaining, but I'm not going to do it this whole time. But some of this time I am. Much as I really like the Quest 2, there are some things that I really hate about it. Like the way that everybody, fucking has one. Which wouldn't be a problem if game developers didn't get lazy, you know who you are, with actually testing out their index setups. You can't just load the game with your index and be like, yeah, the controller glyph appears, so, it must work. Can you please test it? The grip strength on those things is really bitchy, okay? It's okay if I can tweak it, then it's fine, because I'll tweak it till it's perfect. No big deal. But geez, guys, it'd be nice if you had some sensible defaults. This was never a problem with Half-Life Alyx. And here's the thing about Half-Life Alyx. The closer you are to Half-Life Alyx, the better your game is. That's just a fact. Don't bitch about it. Just accept it and make your game like that. Make the controls and the movement and everything like Half-Life Alyx. Everything's going to be fine. Yeah. So this is a nice place. Yes, we got, what is this? Huh? Pancakes. Who doesn't like pancakes? I'm not a huge fan of them, actually. They're alright. Yeah, we got, alcoholic beverages. Actually, I should have some alcoholic beverages. Later I will. For now, though, I'm good. Fun stuff. Oh, I just dropped it. That's fine. The patron bar staff will get it. What do I care? No, actually, this does bother me. It's not that crappy a person. Anyway, hope everyone had a pretty decent weekend. Like I said, I worked, so I didn't. But next weekend I don't. That'll be awesome. Gonna produce a ton of content, probably. I haven't pulled the trigger on Legendary Tales yet. I was thinking about it. I was like, James, you should pull the trigger on Legendary fucking Tales. Because that game's probably awesome. It looks good, doesn't it? But then, I didn't. I was like, I should check out some other stuff. Because there's lots of great games. I have a whole bunch. I wanted to do actually some stuff on No Man's Sky. Because after the New Frontiers update, I thought that would be kind of cool to check that out in VR, right? Because as cool as wandering around an alien city is, it's 1,000 times cooler doing it in VR. That's just a goddamn fact. So I wanted to do that. But they're making me go through all this rigmarole, and I don't really want to. I just want to go check out an alien village, dudes. Oh well, I'm going to do it. All right? We're going to get me. I'm going to go check out No Man's Sky in VR. It's going to be awesome. Because, No Man's Sky's an awesome game, if only it didn't run like massive shit. Even though it does run like shit, it's still a fucking awesome game. It's the way it goes. It's just that goddamn good a game. You really need a 3090 for that thing, though. Yeah, your 3090, your 6800 XT, that's the level you need to really enjoy that game in VR. I don't have that. So, yeah, it's kind of a bummer. Yeah. But I'm going to show it off anyway, because it's such a good game. It's actually the game that got me into VR. That's true. Yeah, every other game wasn't quite capturing my attention, but the thought of landing on those alien worlds and looking up at giant mushrooms and shit, that did it, and it was worth it. Yeah, that's why I became a VR nut job. True story. Yeah. You know what's pretty weird? Yeah, you probably do, but here's something else that's pretty weird. You don't need a VR headset to go to VRChat. Yeah, you don't. Actually, it just runs on your desktop. How about that? That's actually kind of neat. In a way, right? I mean, you're never going to have nearly as much fun in VR chat, without VR. Like, I think that goes without saying. Actually, you're just not going to have as much fun at anything you'll ever do on a computer without VR. That's a fact. Deal with it. Just fucking get one. Anyway. But yeah, if you're just can't afford it, but you see cool stuff happening in VRChat, you can actually come in and just with your desktop. It's fine. You can go see the legions of anime chicks and cat girls with suspiciously deep voices. You will see so many of those. So many. You'll be like, why are there so many? Why is every teenage boy a cat girl on the internet? Why? That's weird. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird that you guys do that. Boys are weird. Boys are gross. That's just a fact. I know. I gotta tell you, I am excited as all hell for Slime VR. I kind of admit, at first I was just like, I'm looking at the Vive trackers. I'm like, that's still too expensive for what they are, honestly. And then I heard about the Tundra trackers, and I was like, we're getting closer. Because having like a million fucking dongles plugged into my computer, that's just not going to fly. That's annoying. And then Tundra tracker was like, no, we'll have one magic dongle. You can have like, and it can control like 9 things. Well, finally, we're up to like 1997 levels of technology. Amazing. Then I kind of hear about Slime VR, but it didn't look good at first, guys. Like when they were talking about it at first, I was like, this is all pretty ghetto. It was pretty ghetto. But now I'm looking at it and you're like, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Just 1 second. Just hold on. So for like the price of, what do you call that? 2 to 2.5 of like Tundras or Vive trackers or all that shit. You could have like all the points you could ever want of tracking with Slime VR, and it's going to work with your Quest 2 as well, which is a big thing. Because I'm going to be honest with you about VR. I have base trackers, obviously, right? Because this is an index. See? Here, index. Now, the accuracy, the precision, love it. But I got to also tell you, I don't feel like base trackers are the future of where this is going. Does anybody really think that? Like, I get it. Once you set them up, you just set them up. And then you don't worry about it. I have mine on like a light switch on the wall when I want to play VR. I flick the switch. They turn on. Everything's good. It's not a problem. But it doesn't feel like that's the future of where we're going, does it? So I think any technology that isn't using base stations is way more likely to become a standard. And in this particular case, it looks like Slime VR, well, theirs is all done through Wi-Fi, which is actually pretty solid, sure. And then you just have their one little thingy, and it works a lot better. Works a lot more sensically than whatever methods they were using with their 1,000 dongles. That's dumb as shit. And the thing that's confusing about that is, why did they think having so many dongles was ever going to work? That's clearly annoying. Like, why did they were like, oh yes, you just plug in your 7 dongles. No, what's this? Now I have to get like a huge fucking USB thing. No, it's annoying. I'm not doing it. Tundra at least had the sense to have like a magic dongle. But fuck me. No. Or Slime VR, it's so much easier. Yes, that. And then it's not even that much for like the whole suite. It will cost you less than half of what it would to even have a basic set of Tundras or Vive trackers. And as if that wasn't good enough, these are open source stuff, guys. Open source stuff is the best. That means there's a fucking problem. Well, unless you're the only one that has it. And even if you are, there's a way to fix it. Oh, it's so much better. Yeah, that's got to be where it's going. I'm going to have to find some way to swing those in the budget, because that is just too cool. I got to get some. I'm not necessarily. I mean, of course, here's the problem, though. What are we on right now? What's our glorious future? What's the future behold for us? Well, it's vrchat. They don't support all those cool track points. I'm going to have like 100 billion track points on me. I'm going to be decked out in my slime VR things, which hopefully actually aren't slimy. And it's only going to read like 3. So I'm going to get waist and feet or some shit. Come on, guys. I'm going to have like elbows, okay? I'm going to have elbows and knees and feet, waist and chest. Everything's tracked. It's going to know exactly what's fucking going on with me at all times. Do you know what the other one does? I haven't even checked this one out yet. It's like NeoS or something like that. Here's the problem with vrchat. Everyone's using it, and it's good enough. And that's the problem. Whenever something is good enough, then that's what everybody fucking uses. And that's how we end up having to use fucking Windows. Now, yeah, well, anyway, I'm sort of digressing, getting off topic. The point is the Slime VR is going to be fucking rad. I'm going to get one. It's going to be awesome. And hopefully next year, I'm going to put on my Slime VR, and then I'm going to put on my Deca gear, because you know I'm getting one of those. I'm finding a way. Yeah. Then that's going to have like the face tracking, facial expression tracking. My dudes, like, what? That we got, so you have full body tracking and the whole like eyes and face tracking. That's going to be so cool. The government's going to know fucking everything about us at every second, down to the smallest detail. It's going to be awesome. Because listen, it's going to happen, all right? The boring dystopia is coming. Just buy your fucking slime trackers and get your face tracking in and just accept it. Yeah. Because look, it's just nothing you can do. Anyway, I'm getting weird again. Well, that's what this is about, isn't it? What do you want me to say? Anyway, the point is, though, well, actually, Slime Tracker is going to be solid. That's open source. You're fine. The Deca Gear's looking pretty good. I don't think there's some sinister shit going on there. Probably not. They'd have more money if it was sinister shit. Right? Like Facebook money, right? I don't know. Even Mark Zuckerberg. I'm still waiting to hear what awful thing he's done with his VR, except throw tons of money at it. Right? I don't like he's got those Oculus exclusive shit going on. That fucking sucks. Alright? You can sell it on your store, but dude, I'm not buying a game from Facebook, really. Like a one-off thing, maybe. But that's just so lame. I want to buy my games on something that's vendor neutral. Alright? So, right? Because I'm going to get that Deca Gear. And then Index 2 after that, right? And then people are now saying that the Quest Pro, worst name ever, the one that this is like the Rambo all over again. Do you guys remember that fiasco? That was fucking annoying, wasn't it? Well, check it out. It's annoying, okay? Just increment the number. Don't fight it. Just increment it. The thing that comes after the Quest 2 should just be called, let me get my fingers in order, Quest 3. Then Quest 4. See, it's not rocket science. Don't put a pro in there. Don't start putting X's or letters or fucking symbols for Egyptian symbols. It's dumb. It's annoying. Just increment the fucking number. Everyone likes it. It's orderly. It's tidy. It's clear. Nothing worse like the Xbox situation where it's like, which one is even the good one? Who knows, right? You just go by price. Is that it? Who the fuck knows? It's dumb. It's all annoying. Everything's annoying with it. Just call Quest Pro. If they actually fucking call it that, I'm going to be so pissed. Just call it the Quest 3. In fact, oddly enough, you know what's the thing here? Is that Quest 2 hasn't even been out that long. That's not that much time. Original Quest isn't that old. It's just that VR is kind of moving fast and everyone wants this crazy stuff. I don't blame them. Guys, I'm excited for that face tracking and the full body shit. That's going to be dope. I think there might have been something else I was going to mention, but the point is there's such awesome stuff coming. I really hope vrchat gets their shit in the game and starts adding support for more stuff. Because here's the thing is, they're kind of way behind anyway. Like, there's a lot of stuff that just, whatever piece of hardware you buy, it's going to work in like Pavlov or something, isn't it? Probably. You know, when I have my like billion point tracking, whatever 7 fucking trackers on you's worth. Is it 11 point or something? But when we have that, it's probably going to work in Pavlov. At least the parts that are important. Maybe my elbows aren't that important unless I need to elbow some guy in the face, which actually, you know, kind of works in vrchat, except my elbow's not quite so limp in real life. Like if I like raise it up all the way, it's harder than this. It's actually pretty accurate though, to be honest with you. I'll give it that. But it's not perfect. And it could be perfect. It could be because we have the sensors for it. They're coming. It's not literally in the mail, but you get what I'm saying. That said, I gotta tell you guys, it is gonna be a pain in the ass though, isn't it? Right? Like, it's gonna be fun, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna put these strap on like a crazy person. Oh, I should have worded that differently. But anyway, the point is, you put on all the things on you, and then you're like, there, now I'm ready to go. Then now I'm going to go hook my pulley system up to the roof and string it through, and then you log into whatever you're fucking actually doing. It's going to be such a lot of work. Like, there is something to be said for just the way Quest 2 did it. Right? Because there's no base stations, there's no nothing. You just grab the dumb thing, you shove it on your head, you grab your dippy, badly designed controllers that I fucking hate. I'm going to be honest with you. That's the thing I really dislike about the Quest 2 is I hate their fucking controllers. Yeah, they're just shitty. They're annoying. And I could go into a whole bunch of reasons. And I think someday I might. Just all the reasons that at the end of the day, I just prefer my index, even though in a lot of ways it's not as good a unit. And here's the thing. If anybody ever asks me, hey, James, what should I buy? Say I have an unlimited budget. Money's no object. Well, I guess if it's no object, then it's probably one of those like VR sim ones that for military use. Get one of those. But realistically, you know, for most people, do you want to go PCMR and get an index or something like the Quest 2, I would never tell someone to really go get an index unless they were a hardcore Linux gamer. If you're a hardcore Linux person, then index is your only option for VR, right? So there's really no discussion about it. That almost was not the case until Facebook. Until Facebook showed up and fucked everything up. I am a little pissy about that still, Mark. We'll see. But you know what? The drivers from NVIDIA are kind of shit in Linux. And yeah, we're just still waiting on that one. It's like a niche of a niche. I understand. It takes time for these things. I get it. But it's going to change. It's going to change when the Index 2 comes out. Because that ain't going to be running no wince. Trust me. Now, what the fuck was I saying? I don't know. Have I warned you guys about super bolides yet? You better watch the fuck out, because that shit's real. But anyway, yeah. I wonder what the fuck I was talking about. I'm just going to rant about something else then. Like a continual rant I know I was having. Because the slimevr stuff is going to be fucking awesome. I'm going to have to like edit this to add some like continuity to it. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll just leave it like my crazy insane rantings. I mean, if you hang around here long enough, you're just going to have to fucking get used to it. Like I said, cripplingly dyslexic. No working memory. I don't know what's going on. Oh look, there's beer and pancakes in front of me. Like, see? I don't know if you can see it. Beer and pancakes. Anyway. Yeah. All the cool shit that's coming out. We don't want it to be a niche, you know, anyway. Oh yeah, right. I was going to say something about the indexing question. Now I fucking remember. I'm catching on. Back in the game. I better stop talking and get right on my point. I wouldn't ever recommend the index to anybody but that. Somebody who's new to VR, I'm going to be like, yo, just get the Quest 2. Just get the Quest 2. And if you got the extra money, accessorize the shit out of it. Listen, you get the better facial interface. I actually got my silicone cover today. I did, yeah. It finally came the fuck in. They were in no hurry to send that to me. But I got it now. It is cheap as shit, but it kind of does the job. It's not uncomfortable. It probably actually feels better than the foam, honestly. I could see it getting sweaty, but at the same time, you wipe it down. It won't be bad. So sure, it was free. It is a seriously half-assed response, though. Why didn't they just send you a new facial interface? They were probably making them for the new ones. Or did they just shove that silicone wrap on the old ones? That's just such a cheap, lazy-ass solution. Come on, Mark, I know you got the money. Well, anyway. Yeah. So you get some nice facial interface, probably from some place like VR Cover. You get the Kiwi Design Elite Strap. I think, BMF was talking about an external battery that was separate from the Quest one. Because the official Quest one, and then there's a different third-party one that he seemed to like better. I think I would trust, when it comes to Quest shit, BMF's the guy. He's obsessed with it. I kind of hate his soy faces he makes in his video title cards, though. Not gonna lie. I think he's a cool guy, don't get me wrong. I like his videos. He's a Quester, though. He's a Quest peasant, though. Right? That's just a fact. I'm not judging. I'm a little bit judging. But whatever. Yeah. The point is, he had a recommendation. I think it looked really good. Get that battery pack with your Kiwi Design Elite head strap. A nice facial interface from VR Cover. Then you get probably some of the knuckle straps you can get for the Index or the for the Quest 2 controllers. That's kind of a huge issue I have with them, straight up, as I don't like that I have to just constantly be holding on to them. I find it pulls me right out of the action. I hate it, because that's not how you walk around in real life, gripping your hands together. Yeah, gripping your hands together. It's all weird. No, I don't like it. That's not how we would walk around. It's annoying. And that's one of the big reasons I don't like it. But you get the kind with the knuckle straps that hold on. That's actually pretty good. That's a serious immersion booster if you ask me. They're oddly expensive though, I find. I know Kiwi Design's got a set. Generally speaking, a brand I trust. But they're $40. Ouch, dude. Yeah, I don't even think they're Elite head straps that much. Why is it so expensive? Lots of shit's expensive. But anyway, the point is then you maybe get some good headphones for it. See if you can find any of those G333 VRs anymore. They seem to be kind of finish their production run, unfortunately. And you get something like that. I think you got a setup that's pretty effing good, honestly. You get all that stuff, you're going to have an amazing time. I'd be convinced of it. It's going to be comfortable. It's going to be immersive. You're going to have pretty good audio. It's not going to be as good as Index audio. Nothing ever will be. So forget it. But you can get pretty damn good. And pretty damn good has got to be pretty damn good enough, isn't it? So that's what I say. Just get a Quest 2, accessorize the shit out of it. You won't really miss the Index, I don't think. But there's some other weird things. I always find myself getting, once in a while, a little queasy on the Index. Or, I'm not good at this sort of thing. Queasy on the Quest 2. But never on the Index. That's correct this time. Something about the Index, it's really good for not giving you nausea. It's just a good platform for that. And the Quest 2, I find, it takes longer for you to get all your VR legs with it and so on. I don't know why. I actually both have them running at the same FPS. They're both 90. And you'd think, okay, same FPS and the slightly higher, the higher resolution. I shouldn't say slightly, it is higher. You don't get to see it because here's the thing. The compression, right? You're not getting almost a 4K video like that at 120 FPS down a USB 3 connection. Nope. There's connection. There's compression. And over the 1 gigabit Wi-Fi, bro, no. Even doing 90 FPS, you are seeing big time compression. It still looks good and it's still worth it. But I found you push it to 120 FPS, in a lot of games, that compression becomes really ugly, really noticeable. Still worth it, but I'm just saying, going on and on about the high resolution of the Quest 2 is really pointless if you're going to use it the best way to use it, which is wireless, right? Because that wireless freedom is amazing. But you're not going to see those high resolution pixels, buddy. Not with that compression. You're seeing soup and artifacts, and a good deal of them. And don't be like, oh, James, your network setup is blah, blah, blah. I know more about networking than you do. Okay, bitch? Listen, it's what I did for 18 years. Okay, look. You can see it, okay? Don't fucking lie. The compression's there. But also, it's still better than running one of these fucking thick-ass index cables. The thick, heavy, inflexible index cable that crimps up and fucking sucks. What the fuck was Gabe thinking? This is the worst cable ever. It's so heavy and inflexible. Yeah, I'm really just going everywhere tonight. No logic at all. I hadn't even started drinking yet. I'm probably gonna later though. I was actually gonna do some game stuff. It kind of didn't work out though. Yeah, I didn't get anything I really wanted to show you guys. We'll see if I want to pick up Legendary Tales, because that looks good. Sword fighting, and I like that stuff. And one of these days I have to give Blade and Sorcery another try. But I want that game to go a little farther. When I got it, I was brand new to VR. That was not a brand new to VR game, right? I had to refund it. I got sick as shit. I had to go lay down after just a few minutes of that game. I was sick for entire days playing that at first. Nowadays, I'm jumping around in House Sweeper, doing all sorts of wacky shit. I'd have no problems with it. But I'm going to wait and see what's going on with it. As it is just fighting the same guys. Really not that special. It's fun. You know, and apparently if you have full tracking, you can like kick dudes. That's cool. So we'll see. You know. But Legendary Tales. Oh, that looks good. Grab like a thing and smash the guy over the head with it. Cool. Anyway. I don't really have anything specific. I just wanted to reach out into the void, say hi to whoever's listening, and then talk about Super Bolides, which are real. They're real. And there's no way to know when they're going to strike. Okay? The government can't track a Super Bolide. They're too small. But they explode really big. It's happened before, guys. The only safe place to live is underground, playing VR. Yeah. So awesome stuff coming out. You know, again, I always like to see, I don't like to do hardware reviews because I just don't have enough hardware. But when I get my slime trackers, I'm going to talk about them. If the deck of gear turns out to be real, I'm going to talk about, I'm going to talk so fucking much about that. That one looks so awesome. I hope it's going to be real. As it is, no money's down yet. If something awesome happens and it turns out to be real, then yes, that's going to be such an amazing PC VR headset. Oh, I really hope that vrchat doesn't let everybody down. Otherwise, there's that alternative, a NeoS or Neos or something. I really shouldn't have forgotten the name of that. It looks cool. But I've already got an avatar here, man. I'd have to go and do another thing. And I really don't fuck all people on VRChat. Everyone's like half my age. It's kind of weird. Listen, it's true. This is a fact. I do not understand people that are like in their 20s. I have no idea what the fuck you guys are talking about. You're like, this is sus. I know that's suspicious and it's from Among Us. I've never played it. It looks fucking dumb to me. Whatever. Yeah. But then you're like, and all these weird references. You guys make no fucking sense. You're very strange. You guys think it's normal. Trust me, it's not. That's a weird... Zoomers are a weird generation, dude. I mean... Like, even the millennials find you weird, dude. Even the millennials, and they're sad. Yeah, they're sad. Oh, well. Yeah, so... I don't know where the fuck I was going with that. Anyway, cool stuff's coming. I'm going to be looking at it because I can't help it. This is what I'm about now. So... Whew. I like the way there's almost physics in this. You know what I mean? Like, man, this would be like the most frustrating beer ever. You're trying to drink it, but it doesn't actually come out. Oh, that'd make me pissy. I love me a good beer. In fact, I think I'm going to log off and then I'm going to go drink some beers. And I'll see you guys later. I'll have to come up with a video with some actual goddamn gaming. I'm so terrible at that, considering I love playing these VR games. I just have to record some shit. Just get in there. Because I love yammering and talking while I'm playing games. That's the best, even though, not many people are really listening. It doesn't matter. It's fun anyway. It's just how you enjoy it. That's all that matters. And, yeah. So, I will see you guys later. Bye-bye. Mwah.